Welcome back to Bourbon Barrel Talk. I am your host, Scott Minton, and we are back in the Brock Bourbon Bar, and we are drinking cocktails again.
It's like a mad scientist's garage in this bitch right now.
You are not kidding. So
yes.
This is the backwater cocktails.
Absolutely. So I tell you what, I need to stop watching so much Facebook and Instagram reels, but anyway, I found this weird lady, and I don't remember her name. I should probably give her a plug, but I don't remember, but she did a whiskey wash with peanut butter. So basically, she took like a jar of Jif peanut butter. She goes, don't throw it away. And all the resin that was left in the bottom of the thing, she goes, just throw whiskey in it and shake it up. And basically, it cleans all the peanut butter off the side of the jar.
Okay.
Now, I'm not going to lie. I felt like I had to shake for like 35 minutes to get all the fucking peanut butter off the side of the jar.
Did it cling to the bottle?
Oh, yeah. The bottle's gross and disgusting looking. Like This is nothing you want to drink by looking at it. But we're going to try it and taste it and see what it tastes like. But we made two different cocktails with this peanut butter washed rye whiskey.
Okay.
It's a Knob Creek 115 proof, so it should have enough legs to hold up to anything that we put to it.
Yes, it would.
But one is peanut butter and jelly, old fashioned. So it's peanut butter, and then instead of water or your any kind of adjunct flavors, we added Chambord as the secondary mix to get that jelly flavor, and then we did a Reese cup.
Yep.
Well, so we have the rye whiskey peanut butter wash with what kind of chocolate liqueur was it?
Oh,
Mad Dog 2020.
It was not Godiva.
It was not Godiva. It was something else. It's like
We're gonna have our technician look into that.
Yeah, the technician. It's in the refrigerator, or it might be sitting out on the on the bar.
I think I did put it back in the fridge.
Okay.
I think I put it back in the fridge. Anyway, while our the peanut gallery is looking for whatever kind of chocolate we have here.
Good one.
Yeah, well, the peanut is actually in the Knob Creek, and it's not anywhere to be found. But the gallery will find whatever he finds. Let's take a sip. We got the first one we're going to go into is the peanut butter and jelly one. It is an old fashioned, so it's got
on the
the
nose,
peanut butter whiskey. It's got the
on
Chambord.
the nose. You get all that peanut butter goodness just on the nose.
Absolutely.
And you get the bread too, like peanut butter that's been sitting on bread.
Yeah,
that kind of flavor.
Yeah, for sure. And the jelly's there, like you
That's
get that
straight
sweetness.
up that store bought peanut butter and jelly in a cup that have the vertical lines on
the mixed stuff.
The mixed stuff.
The pre-mixed peanut butter and jelly in the glass jar.
Yes.
I know what you're talking about.
I think Smucker's does it.
Smucker's, that sounds
if
about
it's
right.
Smucker's, it's got to be good.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's the premier peanut butter jelly, man.
I think peanut butter gallery is having a little problem.
Absolutely. Reading is fundamental. It's hard.
Something like that.
It's really hard to find something in either the... Now, with all fairness, trying to find something on your bar is not necessarily the easiest thing in the world.
That is true.
So,
okay, you have me on that one.
So that is bitters, dog. What is wrong with you?
It's
in like a little
round.
It looks like a globe. Yes, it's black globe and it's got a white label.
Kind of more brown globe.
Okay,
for
brown
chocolate.
globe, black, gold, whatever.
Something tells me I'm going to have to take my headphones off and go help
Listen, you do you.
I'll give them a second more.
So it definitely is peanut butter. It's definitely jelly. Man, it's just really weird.
It's thicker than like what I would imagine like a screwball would be.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Oh,
absolutely.
100%.
It's got more peanut butter.
But it doesn't taste like fake peanut butter.
It does not. It tastes like real peanut
tastes
butter.
like real peanut butter.
Yeah.
He found it.
So that being said, I mean, this
It's
is
Mozart chocolate, and it's dark.
Mozart. Amadeus.
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 I knew you'd go there.
You remember who sang that song? Fuck.
No.
Falco. You know me. I'm gonna know
Slightly
that
before my time.
We know.
A few years before.
You
my
remember
time.
the song though? You know the words.
I'm 85.
Nick, what's wrong with you?
That was what, mid 80s?
Early 80s.
Early 80s.
I'd say 83 to 85. So it's closer to early than the mid. I'd say.
Okay.
That's my guess.
Oh, Lord.
It's a digress, right? Like,
digressing.
Now,
really
my
fast.
favorite of those weird songs with the weird dudes that sang them was "Puttin' on the Wrist," Ritz by Taco.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
There was some
that
show.
music video was crazy.
Oh, it was.
There was some show that listed that song as one of the worst of the 80s. And I'm like, that's a great rendition of that song. Putting on the Ritz.
Yeah. There were so many bad songs they were so good that they were bad. Like,
Yep.
I mean, that's really what it boils down to. It's like the Buggles, the original video for MTV starting. Video killed the radio start. Horrible, like not very good, but
Yeah.
all kinds of different
absolutely.
things. But
Rock Me Amadeus was 1985. Also.
1985. I said
Thank you,
83.
The year
85.
of my birth.
The year of your birth.
Thank you,
Yes.
Peanut Gallery. Thank you.
This is great. I would almost like to blend this and do a protein shake with it.
Oh, that would be amazing.
You know what? I called it 1985.
You said the middle. Yeah. I'd already.
You said early.
I said early to mid.
I know, but we'd already gotten the answer, you goober.
Literally, Carl gave it to us like 30 seconds ago.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention.
We know.
We noticed. Anyway,
Nick had tunnel vision. He's got tunnel vision.
he just wanted to prove me wrong.
No, I
He's
just
coming in strong on that. Oh, I was right.
I'm not saying that I was trying to be about proving right. I was just like going, damn. I said about midnight.
Yeah. I said 83 to 85.
Yeah, whatever.
I was just more impressed. Carl's over there dancing to the song.
Peanut Butter Cup. Peanut Butter Cup's the second one. This is gonna be a quick hitter because literally these should not have. These came out of the concoction of thought processes and everything else. Johnny Tsunami is not making a good
Not
face.
happy. Okay, I don't know about this one.
It smells funky. Like the
If
peanut
you-
butter does not come through.
No.
If you get past the smell, it's actually.
Yeah, it's there.
I would attribute this more to if you were to have the Reese's Pieces.
Yes. Just don't smell it.
Not in the smell. I'm talking
Don't
taste.
smell it. Literally, do not smell it.
I've already smelled it. I'm just.
Well, then close your nose and then taste it, dumbass.
But to me,
That you can't taste. If you close your nose, it ruins like all your flavor palette.
Nah. I think I'd stick with the peanut butter and jelly one over this. There's something about this that just has. It's a little too off with the chocolate.
Well, I mean,
It
is
doesn't
dark
mix
chocolate.
well with the chocolate.
It's dark chocolate, so you have to factor that in.
It might
Okay.
be that it's chocolate, and then I think you did chocolate bitters.
I
instead
did do
of,
chocolate
instead
bitters.
of orange bitters or
Yeah.
some other bitters.
But I also added a little bit of orange extract.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah, I did.
I'm not getting much of the orange.
I'm not getting
No.
any of the orange.
I bet I need to just add a little bit more orange
Yeah, possibly.
or less chocolate
Well,
bitters.
why would we want orange in here if you're trying to trying to get that Reese's peanut butter cup?
But it's not even that. It's the peanut butter disappears in this more
Yeah.
so than
And
the,
it might be the mixture of
previous
the
one.
chocolate bitters and
Yeah.
the thing. So
Maybe it's just one of the chocolates.
Now the thing is that on the palate, I get kind of that peanut butter as an aftertaste. I get the chocolate first,
Yes.
and then
Yeah.
that's why I was saying it's more like Reese's Pieces.
Pieces,
whenever
yeah.
you bite into a Reese's Pieces, you get
you
the
get that chocolate
candy
hit,
coater.
and then it's all that peanut butter.
But see, I never equate Reese's Pieces as being a chocolate coated, even though I know it's chocolate coated.
Yeah,
I just
I
get
get the
coating.
peanut. I get the peanut
I
butter.
just get coating, and then I get that weird peanut butter taste.
right, and that's what I'm getting with this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't equate the coating to chocolate. I guess would be the best way of putting it. Does that make sense to you?
Mm-hmm.
To me, it's like it's the similes like M&Ms. You crunch into it. You have to get through that kind of candy, that
Yeah.
coating layer that has, to me, just a little bit of chocolate.
Yeah, this needs some assistance.
yeah, I'm having a harder time with the chocolate peanut butter one.
Yeah.
I may need to play on this one.
So the funny thing is, now I'm getting the orange.
Really?
The deeper I get into the glass, the more I
On the palate or on the nose?
on the palate,
Palate.
like
Okay.
right in the mid palate, right on the roof of my mouth. It sticks on the roof of your mouth, and maybe she's influencing my thought process. Got a pussy running around the tree. Get the water bottle.
Exactly.
I would make fun of you guys for having your Christmas tree still up, but I have one in my basement still up that I've not taken down, so I really can't say anything.
To be fair, though, there are no ornaments on it.
There are no ornaments. You're correct. Mine still has Disney ornaments on it.
Okay. We we had 2 new kittens this year, and we're trying to keep it up a little bit, see if we can't keep them away from it,
Yeah.
so that next year we can actually have lots of ornaments on it.
Just get them used to it.
Try going back to the
I'm with Johnny.
PB&J after you go back to the PB&J from the chocolate, that the peanut whiskey pops much higher on that one.
Now, what whiskey did you use for the peanut butter and jelly?
Knob
Or,
Creek.
no,
So
that
it's
was
all the
Knob
same.
Creek,
It's all
sorry.
Knob Creek whiskey,
Also use the
rye whiskey.
120.
Yeah, 115.
No, so the whiskey part is all the peanut butter whiskey.
Right. And it's all Knob Creek.
There you go.
Sorry. I thought we used a different whiskey on that.
No.
No, not at all. We use the peanut butter.
So,
Which is kind of fascinating to see what mixed together still retains the original.
Yeah.
you
well,
know.
I just found it odd
whiskey.
that the chocolate overpowered the peanut butter.
Yeah. And it really, and it may be that we need to try to find, maybe
A different ratio.
Milk
Either
chocolate.
different,
Or a milk chocolate,
or
sweeter
maybe
chocolate.
more
Milk
of a
chocolate,
milk
yeah.
chocolate.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
exactly.
Because I mean the was it Chambay went really well with that jelly aspect.
Absolutely.
And the
Went
Chambord,
really well.
Yeah,
for sure.
Chambord.
We're gonna
Yeah.
get wild here, folks.
And that's what I.
Ooh. See, I can't.
Chocolate peanut butter.
We're gonna combine them, baby.
So I can't
Peanut
go
butter chocolate
crazy
belly
because
time.
I'm
Peanut butter chocolate
done
belly
with
time.
both of mine.
Well, I got time
Peanut
to
butter
left.
chocolate jelly time.
Yeah, no, I done downed all mine.
All right. There's a lot of rattling going on. Too much glass
I know,
shaking
that-
and shit.
It's,
man.
it's all the ice rattling going on. All right, so Johnny.
Now that ain't half bad actually together.
Ooh, let me try it. then.
It's got like a more of a donut, like a peanut butter icing on a donut would be.
Yeah.
On a jelly, like
Yeah.
an eclair jelly
Yeah.
donut or something like
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like that Jeff's Bakery, like
Yeah,
peanut butter and jelly donut they have.
that. Yeah, that ain't bad.
No, that's not it.
That's pretty good.
We may have just created something, peeps.
Who knows? I don't know. Weird. All I know is I've been watching too many videos, and this crazy concoction came into my mind that I'm like, I wonder what a peanut butter and jelly old fashioned would taste like, you know. And my wife's like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "I don't know. I really have no idea what I'm doing." But I walked down to my basement. I grabbed like a quarter of a bottle of Knob Creek rye,
And
barrel
not,
strength.
and not a recent one.
So that
Mr.
only had
YOLO.
like 2 ounces left in it, and it
Mr.
was a
YOLO.
YOLO. But I also had one that was more full because
Okay.
I had multiples open. But the original one was that's an OG bottle. I'm gonna leave it here for you with that peanut butter in there, and you can clean it out and keep that bottle. That is an OG. I think it was a Liquor Barn store pick that actually Eddie that one of the guys from Beam actually picked. So,
Cool.
I have one stored away still.
yeah,
That's the OG bottle with the little
Metal tab.
metal tab
Plate,
bar
yeah.
across
Oh,
it.
wow.
So
Dang,
that being said,
Mm-hmm.
I still know of one liquor store that has a couple of those that are 14-year-old bourbon store picks.
Okay.
And then I also know of a couple of liquor stores that have one or two of those left. So I'm probably going to go buy another one to replace it. But
Yeah,
it
absolutely.
was just one of those odd things.
Yeah.
An idea to have to kick it up a notch even more.
All right, bring it.
Put this in an ice cream maker and do some ice cream.
Well, it wouldn't turn into ice cream.
No, it wouldn't turn into ice cream. But
Couldn't
you
get like
could do like a
slushy
smoothie.
or
I mean, you'd have to mix it with a lot of milk in
Yeah.
order to even try to get
It
there.
would be more of a shake than
Okay.
than ice
Yeah.
cream because I'm about to say the
Yeah, like
alcohol
shake
content is
smoothie type
going
thing.
to unless you find a way to burn it off.
It would still prevent it from freezing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, and why would you want to burn it off?
That's what I'm saying. I'm
we
just trying
we
to-
didn't say.
yeah.
He said if you wanted to make it into ice cream, you would have to burn it off. That's what he was saying.
Fine, whatever.
That's all. Nobody said he wanted to burn it off. He said
Good.
you would have to burn it off if you wanted to make it into ice cream.
But you could do a shake.
She's not
Yeah,
much of a
I'll
listener.
go back
is she?
to the protein shake.
I can't comment.
She's watching.
He wants to get some tonight, Scott. It's got to be nice.
I'm about to say, you guys leave. I have to stay home.
Fair enough. All right, so I don't think there's any question the peanut butter and jelly is better than the chocolate.
Hands
Am I
down.
right?
For me,
I,
yes.
I will say, I think around the board, I think that's about. I think there's some tweaking that can probably be done. I really did not mind the mix of the two.
No.
Right.
Yeah,
I
the
don't mind
mix
of
was
too.
incredible.
Yeah.
Mix
I,
was
I
good.
still think the OG peanut butter jelly is a little bit better, but
Yeah.
But you're right. This is something you could definitely mess around with. What I will tell you is that if you want to make your own peanut butter whiskey, you can get what's probably 6 ounces of bourbon or rye whiskey, and you can pour it into like that leftover jar of peanut butter.
Okay.
Right, you've already scraped it. You've got 99% or 80, or we'll say 97% of the peanut butter out.
You always
of
got
the
at least
jar,
a little bit of scraps.
Right,
Yeah,
you've always got little
absolutely.
scraps, like a quarter of a tablespoon or a teaspoon down to the bottom, and then all the stuff that sits on the side.
Then you
Okay.
just shake that
Pour
shit.
your 6 ounces of rye whiskey or your bourbon, and I'd go barrel strength. I'd go something a little hot, and then
Okay.
just shake the crap out of it. Man.
Okay.
You basically
shake.
you shake weighted it.
You shake weight it, right? Exactly. You shake it until the jar is clear, and then once it's all gone, just dump it back into the bottle, and you will have a
Johnny has a
All those fucking actors in those infomercials just have this great fucking jerk smile on their face. They're getting rained on. Come on.
Problem was when that commercial came out, Johnny would sit in the thing and he would masturbate because the chicks had like little leotards or unitards on, and he'd be like, "Oh, shake my weight,
Hey, there may
baby."
be some bouncing going on. I don't know. I wasn't looking.
But anyway, back to the story of how you make perfect peanut butter whiskey here. If you don't like screwball and you want to try something, matter of fact, let's do that. Pass that thing around. Let's try it a little bit by itself. Just the peanut butter whiskey.
Hey, Carl, can we get a couple more glasses?
Thank you, Carl. That would be the peanut gallery.
Just pour it in the glass.
I don't want to.
Tainting.
Yeah, I'm with Nick.
Tainted. Who's tainted?
Tainted love.
Well, I'm about to say,
Tainted. Who sang that?
Marilyn Manson did.
Thank you.
He did
He
redo
did
it.
redo
You're right.
it.
The original one was.
Hold on. Sometimes I feel like I should.
Get
practice
away,
it.
you always.
Wasn't it's not
It's
Rick
soft
Ashby,
cell. You're
is
not
it?
going to get it. Soft cell. It's another one-hit wonder.
Yeah, okay.
I got a million of them, dude.
We know.
Literally, Barb. Just a smidge. Not a Barb. There you go. Perfect. Pass it down.
Yeah,
Pass it
I'm well
around.
aware of that.
Now, does this need to be kept
It's just been sitting on the counter. Mine's just been sitting on the counter. So, and it's been that way for about a week and a half. It will start to separate. I will say that. So you'll have to keep continuing to shake it, especially right before you use it. But
Get those strong forearms.
yep, absolutely.
Now I get more bourbon.
More bourbon out of
Yes.
the whiskey comes through without the ice, without being mixed.
Yeah.
But that's really good. I mean,
That's-
here the bourbon stands up. I
Yeah.
couldn't tell the bourbon in this.
Agreed.
In the actual
No, I
cocktail.
100% agree with that. But like to me, if you want screwball, if you want peanut butter whiskey, this is peanut butter whiskey.
Yeah.
It tastes like whiskey with
But
a
it tastes
faint,
like real peanut butter.
with but it's got a flavor adjunct of peanut butter.
Yeah.
And I mean,
Well, and you can use your favorite.
that's what I was about to say. You can
Boom.
use your favorite
Favorite.
bourbon. I mean,
Favorite
you don't have
bourbon.
to
Just adjust it.
You don't have to be like Scott and use a top shelfer. You can actually go out and get one of your favorite.
bit of snob,
Hey, you know what? GTS bottle and bond.
Yeah, JTS
Yeah.
Brown. Yeah.
Just pour 6 ounces of that in there, shake it up. I bet you that would turn out some really good stuff.
It probably would.
That
Probably
could
be-
make some good party drinks.
Absolutely.
I think.
My point is that don't be afraid to experiment, right? Like bourbon is
absolutely.
fun. Bourbon is unique. I saw this lady. I thought it was crazy at first, and then I thought YOLO. Right? I put that in our text thread. I was like, YOLO. You only live once. Let's try it.
No, you were saying YOLO because you actually use the top shelf bourbon.
That too, yeah. but that's my point. You only live once, right? Like I mean, and it's not top shelf. I mean, it's a $50 bottle or a $55 bottle, right? It's just the fact that if you're gonna do something, do it right. You know,
Yeah.
it's like I remember somebody like lost their ever loving mind because somebody made an old fashioned out of Pappy. Out of like Old Rip
Okay.
or
Yeah.
Blot B or whatever. And I'm
Whatever.
like, dude, it's his whiskey. If he wants to do it, do it. Maybe he thinks that's the best old fashioned he's ever had.
Yeah,
Bingo.
I mean, it very well could, but if you want to charge somebody for it, it's cost you about $100.
Right. I've paid $100 for dumber stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, I say I can't comment on that. I was like, I don't
I need to hear
know.
about your Thai massage stories, Scott.
Shit.
But
What, butter? I'm about to say, you don't know that song? The Time Machine song?
No, there's a song.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I'll play it for you after
yeah.
the podcast.
Anyway, sweet. But long story short, we agree that the peanut butter and jelly is the best of the 2 ways / 3 ways that we tried it.
Yeah.
And that's our review. So
Yeah,
if you want to find Bourbon
absolutely.
Barrel Talk, you can find us on Facebook, the Instagram, or the X. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Also, if you have any questions, send them to bourbonbarreltalk@gmail.com. This is Scott, Barbara, Nick, and Johnny Tsunami signing off from the Brock Bourbon Bar. Peace.
Prost.
Peace.
yippee ki yay, you mother!